Hello again, everyone. We last left things with after our rough start to Betrayals, where I already died more times just taking care of this opening part of the level than I did during the entirety of the library. Um, and of course, whenever I'm like reviewing the video footage, mostly for counting deaths and stuff like that, and just to make sure everything is recorded well. I had to notice that I had just barely missed pulling off the trick I'd wanted to the last time. And it was just get behind this platform, would you? Yeah, it was such a heartbreaking thing because I'm like, I don't know how much I realized it at the time, but wow. All right. See, okay, I took care of the jackal. Oh, and I love my plasma pistol once again. Just have to miss that elite. All right, so we have our slightly modified version of our noob combo going on there. But yeah, I almost pulled off the trick, but I got killed by a jackal at the last second. So, well, what are you gonna do? Now, in theory, when you're going down this pyramid here, you can do it a more cautious. Oh, well, not actually, no, the opposite of cautious. Wow. Okay, so he just decided to jump out. And so I'm gonna sacrifice all my health to like not kill either one of these jerks. Well, okay, I finally got one of them. Okay, which? There you are. Hey. Wow. Ugh. There's another death for the record books. Taking me all the way back here. Well, that makes sense. Alright, well. It was worth a shot. Wow, that needle really tried to home in on me. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, well there, that's... more in line with what I was trying to do. Anyway, sorry. Nah. Alright. There we go. Took care of the elites. Anywho. So, yeah, as I was kind of looking for, you can do this a little bit more adventurous way. And this is kind of what I would do most of the time, but for whatever reason, I was feeling like, man, I'll try to do this the halfway legitimate way. Alright, so now here's where things are going to get really hairy. And if I would really love to pull off the trick, because if you pull off the trick I was trying to do at the start, you more or less delay the spawning of all these guys. And you can grab the Banshee and then fly back up and trigger the rest of them and sort of fly there. Instead, we have to deal with this whole business where we're going to have to figure out the best way to eliminate these jerks. Oh my god. And yeah, that Wraith is like the single most annoying thing in the world. Alright, let me see if I can go finish taking care of these guys, because apparently they're gonna come through here and, like, ruin my life. Ow. And that thing is, like, firing on absolute, overtime mode there. So anyway, as I'm sort of just, puzzling out my plan of attack here, one thing I was kind of thinking about was, well, hopefully killing elites with a rocket or two, maybe, but, alright, where'd you go? Alright, I got rid of blue elite, but, like, I was kind of thinking about books and stuff. Damn! I killed the gold elite, all for nothing. Alright, let's... Now that I know, remember that these guys are gonna bother coming back down to ruin my life, but, yes, I'm, like, thinking about books and stuff. I'm, like, part of me really got the urge to see if I still had my, old Resident Evil books still in storage somewhere.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those
And
we'll need it to reach the pulse generator and
try to read those again, because I always really liked those. I don't know, I think, yeah, just with the Resident Evil 3 game coming out, just sort of got me in the mood to revisit those. Alright, let's see if we can take out a few people with rockets for a change. God, this stupid platform was in my way. But yeah, that gold elite is like the bane of your life. Alright, well, we got one of those guys. So you just basically have to kind of hope a little bit that, alright, yeah, that you can sort of stun lock him a little bit. And, yeah, well, we didn't quite kill him, but... Alright, so that should be all the elites in the area. So the last little obstacle remaining to us is the Wraith. The rest of these minor enemies we can more or less mop up. Alright. Whoa! Yeah, see, that Wraith will target the crap out of you. Alright, what's the best way? To deal with this Joker? Oof. Yeah, I don't try to get too risky with my attacks here, because the Wraith does tend to move around a lot. And, yeah, if you miss, you know, look, there goes your rocket. So, well, we actually managed to take him out. So, yeah, more than likely this will be a mission that's going to require more than 2 videos, or... Alright, let me borrow this quick to take out these grunts. I mean, I don't really have to, but last thing I want is them, like, surprise overcharging me or blowing up my Banshee through some sort of mysterious hacks. Okay. Since plasma pistols are pretty commonplace, I want to grab the rocket launcher and I want to grab the health. That door over there, I'm kind of tempted. It's been so long since I've actually bothered looking there. I don't really remember what, if anything, might be in there. Because normally this is where you would be coming out. Can you actually go this way? Alright, this is kind of giving you like a little bit of like, you know, trial and error stuff here. Because I think maybe you can, but I want to do the Banshee because I don't really feel like dealing with all the shenanigans. Here, so. But yeah, that would be normally, this would be normally where you would come out and assault in the control room if you don't grab the Banshee on the bridge like I ended up doing. Speaking of exploring things, there might be, can't remember if it's here or not in the the Two Betrayals version of the map. No, I guess maybe it's only in the assault version. Yeah, there's sometimes like something in the bottom of that pit. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've taken the opportunity to
The nav point marks our target.
do a lot of exploring. But since we have the Wraith out of the way, it'll make this part a little less annoying. And we can deal with these guys out here on the ledge. Alright, we got both of those grunts. I think one of them might have had the fuel rod. Alright, so the main thing is there's going to be 3 of these that we have to trigger, and you walk into them and they eat up all your shields. Ow. So yeah, that's usually the best way to handle that, is just running out of the room as fast as possible. Especially when you don't have
The second pulse generator is located in the
like a good plasma weapon for dealing with those sentinels.
Target with a nav point when we get closer.
Alright. So yeah, and you notice that they ended up giving us a fresh new whoa. Fresh new Banshee to use here. Alright, let's stop goofing around with these guys here. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, he's following us in here. What the heck? That sucked. Yeah, those rooms, they give you a fresh Banshee out of nowhere just in case the one you were using is reduced to rubble. Just so you're not in a unwinnable position. Alright, since I don't have a lot of health... Ow. Yes. Yeah. Nah. Only there's about 100 of these friggin' elites right in front of me. Holy crap. Alright, we might have to... Yeah, might have to use our rockets here a little bit. I didn't really want to have to waste them. Yo! Alright. Eh. Oh! I thought you were dead. Alright, we'll try this one again. Ward, ward, ward. Now. See if we can... Yeah, there we go. We can actually stick someone for a change. Yay. Ow. Thank you so much. I get the feeling if I hadn't eaten that overcharge to the face, just maybe could have gone through there a little bit smoother. But yeah, you know, these extended death counts here, so probably end up becoming more of the norm. You know, whenever we would get around to being able to do Halo 2, because yeah, that game is so much more difficult than this one, as I've kind of alluded to before. Alright, well there's one more elite here. I love how that didn't somehow kill him. Just shows to show you how resilient the stupid elites are. And the funny thing is, we're not even at the hardest part of this mission yet. Not by a long stretch. Alright, well. Alright, I didn't want to do this, but those guys are going to be too annoying. Oh, man. No, grenades for this part is not ideal. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, here we go again. This is where I get to have a lot of fun. Oh my god, it sent me all the way back to the beginning of the room. I probably should have tried to milk a checkpoint a little bit better. To be perfectly honest. Alright. Back to our tried and trusty method here of failing with grenades. Well, at least we got 3 of them with that one, so that one was a slightly less wasted effort. You know, it's kind of funny that, you know, I can acknowledge that this level is probably the hardest mission in the game, but I never really have that same sense of, like, annoying, like, trepidation that I have with, Truth and Reconciliation. I mean, because, like, as you can see here, I'm probably gonna end up dealing with, like, more deaths than I have than, like, the rest of the game combined by the time this level's over with. But yeah, it never feels like quite the same thing. I don't know if it's just because I'm, like, kind of resigned to how difficult the level really is with, you know, just having to deal with the randomness of the flood. Or something like that, but, you know. Alright, well, at least this time we got a few more grenades to work with. And we managed to save our rockets too, which is always a good thing. Alright. Can I trick this game to give me a checkpoint so I don't have to deal with this stupid room again? That's really the only kind of annoying thing. Yeah, sometimes you'll get them when you go into, I guess, the next corridor, but it's not always a given, as you can tell. Alright, let's see. If we can kill some of these guys, that would be so fantastic. Ah! We don't want to get blown up by... Yeah, we don't want to get blown up by unfortunate... Yeah, we don't want to get blown up by the enemy's firepower and the fact that I have, like, no more rockets to work with. Yeah, we can get plasma pistol. Man, so this is the part where it becomes a little bit more tedious as you're scavenging for those extra supplies in any place you can. Alright, that might actually be it as far as my grenade. Possible reserves. Alright. Alright, well, we got one of the elites, so that's a positive. Let's just not get needled to death by a grunt. That would be really annoying. As I said, yeah, the needles, yeah, you never want to be using it yourself. Ah. Well, and of course, it's the red elite. Shoot. Yeah, of course it's the red elite that's still alive. No! Ugh. Alright. So we accomplished that. And there's our checkpoint finally. So yeah, usually the wisest thing to do is to let the Flood and the Covenant fight things out up there a little bit. Let them thin each other down, because there's several elites up there, including a gold zealot. Yeah, let's see. Anything else going to spawn here or not now? Alright, well at least we got a stick, so... Any assistance you can give. Alright, well we got another stick. I think we got... Oh, I think we got both of them. That's cool. Alright, there's the gold. Yes! All the elites, I think. Whoa. Oh yeah, they're shooting me from the other side of that little fence there. Ah. These jackals here. Oh, you... Great, it's gonna waste my efforts there sticking all those elites. So, oh, and you gotta be careful because sometimes the Flood will see you. And there are reasons why you don't want to, what? Yeah, you don't want to deal with these jokers. What are you gonna do, though? There we go. Taking care of elites with grenades. Yes. Especially that gold elite. Alright. If we can, like, not, yeah, get absolutely murderized by the stupid jackals this time. That would be so fantastic. No. Yeah, of course this guy will come and follow you all the way down into this room. No, I've had enough. Ah, there's so many of them. Alright. Just rope-a-dope him into the room. Having a fast-ish melee equipped weapon like that. The plasma pistol is a terrific boon. And of course you can hear more elites. Always more elites. Because of course. Alright, let's see if we can... Wow. There we go. First you don't succeed, try again, right? So yeah, this is very much typical of how this level goes. I'm trying to be somewhat conservative with my grenades here, because I don't really want to waste them on minor enemies when I don't really have to. Oh yeah, flood. Well, see, that's another thing to potentially use grenades on is flood. Alright, since we have the regular pistol as an option here, I will gladly take it. Let's see, what's... Yeah, this bridge. Now, this could be a spot where you'd be thinking, like, oh, hey, you know, last time on the bridge you jumped over there and, you know, skipped going over top of the, you know, going through the double path of the bridge. Unfortunately, Two Betrayals ends up being like a lot more particular about how it treats your I guess trigger spots. So that really doesn't end up becoming a viable option. Alright, what we're really trying to do is to see if we can, yeah, get the Gold Elite to come after us there. Because it's impossible to outrun him, but as long as I could get the overcharge and switch to the yeah, get the overcharge on him and switch to a shotgun blast. Not too bad. Alright, so we got over the bridge, more or less, here. Alright, well, he's got nothing he can do to us, so that's fine. But we'll kill him just because he might possibly cause us to not get our checkpoint. Yeah, you don't want them following you. Alright, checkpoint done. So, that's probably a good spot to leave this one again. Like I said, this is a very long mission. And, yeah, I didn't expect to get it all done in 2 easy segments, even with, being able to start out with a little bit of what we had. But, yeah, we'll pick it back up with more to Betrayal action. And like I said, it's kind of, you'll see how smoothly some other parts of the mission go, as whether or not we'll finish it up in another segment. But, oh well. Anyway, later everyone.